If you're having any difficulties accessing anything in this video tutorial, please contact our help desk by email at aoe.gmshelp@vermont.gov or by phone at 802-479-1044. We will help you find alternative means to access this information. If you are looking for more information on accessing the GMS platform, please see the GMS user manual located in the training section of the GMS landing page. Superintendents and other authorized district representatives for granting credentials to use the grants management system for the Vermont Agency of Education. Beginning in late February 2020, district superintendents will have the ability to approve new user access requests for individuals requesting security for their own district, as opposed to those requests being routed to the agency for review. I'm here in the test environment today. I'm going to go ahead and begin the process by looking at the credentials we have set up for an individual who has credentials to be the district superintendent for Winooski. When that individual logs into the system, beyond the GMS Access Select link, which has been there for quite a while, there will be this new link that says Access Request To-Do List. If someone requests data entry or business manager authority within the Winooski district, this is where the Winooski superintendent would go to either approve or reject that request. When I click on this Access Request To-Do List, it will bring up this new web page that shows currently there are no new user requests out there. We haven't entered any yet. It will also list all of the individuals that are currently authorized district users. I'm looking actually at a different district, Southwest Vermont right now. This district superintendent has access to multiple districts, but when I switch to Winooski, I'll see the list of people that have that access here within different levels of access for Winooski. So let's go ahead and go back to the sign-in page and simulate the process of entering a new user. New business manager is hired in your district. They come in, they click on the new user link, and we need to type in what your district code is. In the case of Winooski, it's T249. When I search on that, it says, okay, anybody who requests data entry authority within that district, the request will be emailed to this individual. So I'm going to go ahead and click on request, and it'll say, well, who are you? And I'm going to say Tom Smith, and my sample email is going to be aoe.gms.help@vermont.gov. That's actually our help desk email, so I'm going to make it a little bit different here. And I'm going to request that I would like to have business manager level of access and click on submit. The new user request was just submitted. The district superintendent received an automatic email that said, please go review that user request. So now when I log into the system again as that superintendent, on their access request to-do list, once I switch over to Winooski, here is that new user request right here for Tom Smith. When I click on that request, it says, okay, well, this is the person, this was the email that they requested, and they wanted to be a business manager. At this point, you, the district superintendent, will come through and find the business manager business role, which gives them authority to submit reimbursement requests and financial reports for all grants. By clicking this assign link, it will move it over to this side. And now when I click on accept, that actually adds that user into the security system. A new email goes back to Tom Smith with a one-time password for that individual to log into the system. Similarly, you could reject requests if the request isn't legitimate. You also have the option here of clicking this new user link, where rather than the user clicking on new user, you can initiate and set up credentials for a different person. So I'm going to say Steve Jones and AOE.dash normally this would be an actual Winooski email address, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to assign them business manager and add that user. And now that email address just received a one-time temporary password where that user can go in and perform that function for your district. So that's how to act on a new user request that the new user initiated, also how to create a new user without them initiating it themselves. You can see the people who currently have authority within your district, And if you need to revoke someone, there's different ways that that can be accomplished. Usually talking with the folks there at the agency's help desk is the best way to start with removing access for users. Anyone requesting access to be a district superintendent, those requests will continue to be routed to the state agency for review. That's the end of this training video. There's a document that accompanies this video that's available on the main website.